Hello Pisces, I'll be doing your monthly forecast for February 2019 for a Pisces sun, moon, or rising. I'll be using 3 different decks today, 2 tarot decks and 1 oracle deck. I'll be using the Spirit Song Tarot, Spirit Song Tarot that works through animals, the Goddess Oracle deck, and then I also just got this Ethereal Visions deck. Really beautiful deck. Definitely recommend it to anybody who's looking for a newly revised traditional tarot. I really love this deck. Just beautiful artwork on it. Alright, and then I'll be using a 7-card spread for this month of February. Before I begin, I will start with the energy clearing. Alright, and then I'll start shuffling. So whatever intentions you have for this month, visualize them going into the cards. Take a nice deep breath. And really just see your energy being shuffled into the deck. Alright, Pisces. And the oracle deck. And then the last deck. So with where you'll be at in this month of February, we have the 4 of Cups. Cups are water signs like you, Pisces. Pisces, Scorpio, and Cancer. So I need to pull the next card before I can share how I feel. So with the inner focus, we also have a reversed King of Swords. Swords are air signs: Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So what I'm getting is you are discontent in some area of your life and that you're pretty bored with. Emotionally speaking, it could be a relationship or just being single and wanting to find someone to date in general, and you're trying to find something exciting in a relationship that, you know, really sparks you up. If it doesn't have to do with romance, I think it could just be like you're dealing with a situation, whether at work or at home, or like in any kind of situation where you could be dealing with somebody that you're not happy with. You're not enjoying the results you're getting, you're kind of just bored with where you're at and you want to like switch things up. But things are kind of just like playing out in a way that, like, the way you could be playing things out is a way that could be destructive towards you. Like if you're allowing things to continue in this way for you where you're not feeling content with life. Maybe you're just you're not content with how you're being treated, and it's causing these feelings of destructive emotions within you, to the point where it's like you're trying to manipulate the situation to go for your better, but the way you're doing it isn't exactly giving you the results you're desiring, because maybe you're just not going about it in the right way. But you do have high standards of what you want for yourself, and you kind of visualize that maybe in like mindful meditations, and you see yourself doing something better with your life. But right now, you're just not right at that point yet. And that's just where the feelings of discontent and boredom come in, because you want more for yourself, and you want it so badly to the point where you might even manipulate to try to get that for yourself. But right now, things are just kind of not going your way in the realm of like finding a new career, a new job, or a new relationship, or just sparking things up in the one you're in currently. Something is just making you not feel pleased with your position in life right now. And you're wanting to change things up, but so far things are kind of going at a slow pace with, you know, going through a phase of change. So that's what I'm getting so far. I'll go to the next card and I'll share more. For the outer focus, we have a reversed Seven of Swords. Give me a moment to go over this card. I think that you're at a point where you're ready to give up and throw in the towel, because maybe you're feeling disempowered in your situation and you're having a hard time knowing how to stand your ground. You might just have to learn how to surrender to the situation you're in, but it does seem like you're not in a place of power that you want to be in, and where you want to go and how you want to treat the situation. Yeah, it's definitely like you want to defend what you want for yourself, and you're really out to get that, but something is holding you back from having that. Whether you are stuck in a job that isn't providing for your needs, or you're stuck in a relationship that isn't, or you're just in some kind of situation that is just making you feel this way, you're gonna have to find a way to make peace with where you're at the moment, until you can kind of gather the information on how you can move forward from this situation. The best thing is to just hold your ground and really stick to what you believe is right for yourself, and just being responsible in how you go about that, and just dealing with the challenges as they come, and just accepting where you're at and staying committed to bettering your situation in a way that's going to be more, you know, that's going to make you feel more inspired and excited about, you know, your position and where you're at in your life, instead of just like displeased with what you're getting out of it so far. But you kind of have to be the person to kind of switch your method and how you're going to go about treating the situation and doing it, because maybe the way you've been doing it and allowing it to happen hasn't been beneficial to you, and it hasn't been working for your best. So maybe I kind of feel like you might just need to try a different approach and go about the situation in a new, different way, that'll help you move through some of these obstacles and get closer to what you really want to give yourself. That's going to make you more content with life instead of like discontent. So that's what I'm getting for the outer focus. But to just try not to battle your way through it. That's another thing. Like, you might feel like you need to defend yourself, but you want to do this carefully and smoothly, not have to feel like you have to fight people to have what you want. It's all about just calmly, you know, working through these kind of, how should I put it, rough-edged situations that are kind of hard to work through, but yeah, it's just really like finding a place in your center that keeps you calm emotionally while you're going through some difficult challenges that are really testing you and grinding your gears. So that's what I'm getting so far. I'm going to pick the next card before I share more, though. With how you're going to thrive this month, we have the Sun. Give me a moment to go over this card. So it's really about the way you're going to thrive this month is just being really confident in yourself and your desires and what you want to go for in life that's going to bring you joy and excitement, and just staying positive about the process and believing that you'll reach a place of success. But you have to be optimistic through the pursuit of it. Because if you don't stay positive in this process and you let the negativity overwhelm you, then that's going to hold you back from thriving this month and being in your light. So you really want to like shine in the spotlight and really like, you know, let your colors shine and stay confident and embrace, you know, the joys in life and leave behind any darkness and confusion that's been holding you down and making you feel discontent. Because when you finally learn to move past those kinds of feelings and your emotions, then you can find a way to like reconnect with the positivity of your life. Because even if like there's some things in your life that you're not happy with, there's still other areas in your life that you can still appreciate that do offer positive, how should I put it? Offer positive like things to you in your life. That really like, I don't know, that really keep you in your well-being. Like, you could be going through something like, oh, I don't get paid enough money, but yet you have like a roof over your head and you have food on the table, like little things like that. Like, you know, there could be one big thing you're focusing on that you're not happy with and you're allowing it to make you discontent to the point where you're not really happy with life at all. But there could be other things in your life that are showing that there's still things to be positive about, because there's still things in your life that are good, that keep you healthy and happy, and there are still things that you're meant to appreciate that you have. And so that's kind of where the Sun is coming up. Like, if you can stay in that kind of mindset, then that's what can help you thrive in getting through this really difficult situation that you've been stuck in at the moment, and just focusing more on the better things that you have currently, to let those things inspire you to get through the negative things you're dealing with at the moment. So that's what I'm getting from that. And then for the struggle we have for you this month, we have a reversed Two of Pentacles. Pentacles are earth signs: Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. I'm going to reflect over this card for a moment. So I think your struggle is your ego and your pride that gets in the way of practicality and how you're going about the situation, and just being irresponsible about like how you're dealing with this hardship, and you might be making some mistakes in your financial realm while you're going through this situation. I do feel like there needs to be some balance that needs to come in so you can like find a way to work your way out of this struggle that you found yourself in. Because the main thing is really just like, if you're gonna stay in your pride in a place where there's difficulties happening in your life, and you're gonna let your ego dictate how you're gonna go about the situation, then it's going to cause more struggles for you to move through the problem instead of like helping you find a solution to the problem. And that's kind of where balance needs to come in as well. So that's really going to be the one thing that holds you back from reaching the resolution for the situation, for it to get better. So that's just going to be really important to stay mindful in that regard so you don't make more mistakes and then end up making the situation more complicated than it needs to be for you. So yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting out of that. And then for the advice for you this month, we have Unag. Easy does it. There's no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. So I'll read this card to you. Nurturing a cause or relationship is a long-term commitment and one that can't be rushed. This level of devotion comes from a place of deep loving and concern. I care what happens to my planet and to my loved ones, so much that I'm willing to stick with them through thick and thin. This isn't always easy, but to me, it's the only way to ensure that matters are resolved and healed. I listen to the passionate stirrings of my heart. I reach out and take action to let my loved ones know that I deeply care about them. I take action to spur on my pet causes. Never mind what other people think. You will benefit by carrying through with your priorities. You'll feel so good about yourself if you make time for the relationships and projects that truly count in your heart. Do what's important to you and do it with absolute devotion. But remember that there's no competition for your true life's purpose, so there's no need to worry, hurry, or feel that you have to force things to happen. Don't worry about your purpose or your goals. Make no sudden moves. Slow, steady progress is best right now. Ease into your new life instead of rushing into it. Do your new work as a part-time venture to begin with while slowly exiting your old career. Yeah, Pisces, so the best advice is if you're dealing with a job that is making you feel discontent in this way, then like slowly work your way out of fading yourself out of this job in this position and just keeping your focuses and your sets, oh gosh, keeping your focus straight and your goals set high on what you want for yourself and a job that provides you what you need financially and just what you need to just feel like content with life and what you're getting out of your work and how you're showing up in your position. And same thing if it's a relationship too. If you're single and you're looking for a relationship, or if you're coupled and you're in one, just letting things like calmly work their way through each phase and just really just staying focused on the things that matter and staying positive through the process, even if there's like some negative parts that need some working out and smoothing and mending. Just kind of let things naturally take their course and don't force it. Just let it slowly unravel and things will gradually get better. So yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. And then for the lesson this month, we have Knight of Acorns, action and drive. And I think it's a board. I'll read this one to you as well. Alright. Also, acorns are the wands in the tarot, and that's for any of the fire signs. Alright. Brimming with enthusiasm, Fiery Boar is the initiator of action. He tears down the road in a fury of passion, chasing after visions of a bright and fabulous future. With a quest for excitement, he's motivated by the relief that he will celebrate his victory. Restless and impatient, Boar refuses to wait for anything. He savors the spotlight, and his innovative ways allow him to bring rewarding concepts to light. Let Boar be your guide in mastering unlimited creative potential. Know that you can tackle the challenge at hand. Focus on manifesting your ideas into reality, as your path ahead will demand diligence. Liberate your inner power and your energy will flow freely towards success. Keywords: energy, action, passion, boldness, drive, headstrong, wanderlust, impulsive, visionary. Yeah, Pisces, so it's just all about your determination and staying focused and really sparking up your drive and acting on the things that are going to help relieve like the stress in your life in the areas where you're not happy, and acting more towards the areas that are going to help relieve that and bring you exactly like what you're desiring in your situation. But the way for that to change and happen is for you to make things happen and go out there and try something different, to then kind of shine in the spotlight and master, you know, your creative potential in this way while you tackle all the challenges at hand. And then from there you can manifest exactly what you're ideally wanting in your reality. Alright, well, that's all I got for you, Pisces. I really hope this was a helpful reading. I do feel pretty good about it overall. And if you want to do a personal one-on-one reading with me, you can go to the description link box below and go to my Instagram, Mystic Yasmin, and you can send me a message, or you can go to my Facebook page, Mystic Yasmin, and book a session with me from there. Other than that, have a blessed day, Pisces, and until next time.